Well, hello, LCBC West Shore. Hope you guys are doing amazing today. So today's video is going to be a little bit long because we got kind of two parts. Man, there's some things happening here in the atrium that I got to show you and tell you about. And then there's a special person out in the atrium that we got to do a coffee run with, and you've got to meet. So first of all, I just need you to see this atrium. It's unbelievable to think that just 5 days ago, this was New York City, and it has been transformed back into our normal atrium. And this weekend, we've got a ton of things happening this weekend. Like, we've got First Steps happening during the 1045 gathering. So if you're new around here and you've not come to First Steps, you need to be here this weekend at First Steps. It's an amazing way to find out who we are as a church, why we do the things that we do, what we're all about. It's a great way for you to get known, for your questions to get answered, and for you to feel like you're a part of this community. We also have some really intriguing bins outside of our doors that are going to have some cool things in them this weekend that you're going to want to be on site for, because as we start our new series that's coming up called The Garage, there's going to be things in those bins that you're going to want. And so it's going to be a great Sunday. I think it's going to be a really great way as we start to celebrate what God's done over the last 35 years. We also this weekend have a groups launch coming. So we're talking about the value of doing life with other people, and we are better together. And so we're launching, I think we have like 21 groups happening this fall. We've got things happening all throughout the week. We got on-site, online, we got in person. It's great. We got groups that are going to be tagging into the 5 love languages. It's a really, really exciting time. And you're going to get to hear about all of those groups this Sunday at the groups area. But now I am excited because I want to introduce you guys to our newest team member. And our newest team member is Tony Devine. Tony, are you ready to do your coffee run?
Let's do it.
Let's do a coffee run. So what I'm excited about is Tony jumped on staff last Monday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is a solid 2 weeks in, and it is his turn to go on a coffee run. And as you know, coffee runs are where we just take a team member and we go get coffee with them, and we find out a little bit about who they are and what they're all about. So this is not the moment where I got to figure out how to get this thing on this. There we go, Tony. All right, we're set up. So as we're headed to get some coffee, Tony, what are you on staff doing? Like, what do we hire you for? I don't think I've told anybody
Yeah, so
who you are.
So I am the new kid ministry director here at the West Shore, LCBC's West Shore campus. And so I get to equip volunteer leaders. I get to empower parents and engage with kids from 0 to 4th grade.
That's awesome, man. And so, do you have any kids of your own?
I do. I got 2 kids. Ephraim, who is just turned 8 in the 2nd grade, and then Jaden, who's 5, is in kindergarten. And they're a lot of fun. They wear us out.
And when you say they wear us out, who is the rest of your family?
So my awesome, amazing wife, Cindy Devine, and some people might know her because she also does make an appearance on stage as a part of the worship team, usually once a month, sometimes more than that. She rocks out on her guitar and pours out her vocals that she's amazing doing.
She's
so,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
She's actually really, really good. So we're super thrilled to have you kind of spearheading our kid ministry and just helping rally that team. They've done an incredible job over the last couple of months as we've been looking to who would be leading that role. So if you volunteer in kid ministry, man, you guys are incredible, and we just love you. But we're super excited for Tony to help move that forward. So Tony, give us just, where are you from? What have you done? Where are you coming from? Like, who's Tony Devine in a nutshell? What you about?
Yeah, so I can give you a lot of details, but I'm from York, Pennsylvania, initially. I have a little bit of art background going all the way back to high school, York Post Tech. Dabbled a little bit after post high school. I was in the Army Reserve, served in the Iraq War as a chaplain assistant. And then my undergrad, I kind of traveled around a bunch of different places for my undergrad. Ended up graduating out of E-Town. Then worked at a local church out of York, Praise Community Church, 15-ish years ago or more. Mental health with kids out of Philhaven for a minute. Had a cup of coffee there. And then most recently I've been hanging out at Messiah College, recently changed to university. And here I am at LCBC West Shore. And so doing that. I love to play basketball leisurely. Let's wait for this guy once in a while. I like food. cooking food, making food, and I'm kind of nerdy about all things Marvel Cinematic Universe on the side.
I forgot. So a little side note, we tapped into his nerdy Marvel side and his art side, and Tony was one of the masterminds behind this year's At the Movies build. So it was great working with him.
And thought you did a great job with it. So
yeah, my first rodeo as far as At the Movies is concerned, but it was great. It was a lot of fun working with a lot of construction-minded people, a lot of creative-minded people, just a lot of people who were just super willing to serve. I think cross paths with people in significant ways that maybe I wouldn't have outside of At the Movies. So that was real fun learning other people's stories. And there definitely were moments where it was like, are we actually going to get this thing done?
Yeah.
And it was thank you, Jesus, for helping us do
this
that.
This year's At the Movie definitely caused our blood pressure to go up a couple of times. So what is something that, as you think about settling into this new role, spearheading kid ministry, that you're just like, I cannot wait for, or I get excited about? Like, what's one of the things you're dreaming about with this new role?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing I think of is just being here just 2 weeks. We're just inundated with lots of information, and I joke that I'm still rolling with the training wheels protocol. But as I think about that, I'm excited to just build upon stories of life change for kids. And I just think, I don't know about, with everyone I'm talking to, if this was your experience, but I know for me as a kid in church, it was a lot boring. Like I remember being in church and just count, there were stars in the sanctuary, and I would just count how many stars there were, or how many more songs. It was just, that was boring with my association with Beijing, but I'm excited because we have volunteer leaders who are just knock it out of the park, are just high-functioning, solid folks who love Jesus, love kids, and get the mission. And just the chance to, be a part of kids' stories so they can establish this foundation that church isn't a boring place. God isn't boring. Isn't a boring God. He's an exciting God. He's a God of possibilities, of life change, and then He has a destiny for them. He has a purpose for them. And just to sort of be alongside kids and families and get to be a part of that story and help them in that way. That's what I get most excited about.
Well, man, we are so excited that you are a part of the team. We're excited for what God has in store for us. We're excited for what's coming. So, guys, it's going to be an amazing weekend. We got a lot of stuff happening, and can't wait to see you. First steps during the 1045, starting the Garage series as we celebrate our 35th anniversary and what God's done over the last couple of years. Cool giveaways this weekend, so we want to make sure you don't miss that. Start of the groups, and also you get to meet Tony. So, guys, we love you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
See you Sunday.